Hey guys, F125 just released their authenticity and customization deep dive, and here's what it revealed. Not that much. The F125 game, it's an authentic game. It's an authentic F125 game. Wow, very exciting. LiDAR at 5 tracks. Okay, they scanned 5 tracks. Maybe that's a bit more accurate. 3 tracks backwards, so you get 3 reverse tracks that you can play. That's a little underwhelming. People were expecting maybe every track backwards. No, only 3. Better wet graphics. New trees, very exciting. You get cherry blossoms in Japan. Maybe better shadows. Something called path tracing. It just sounds like ray tracing, but maybe a little different. Better sound. Maybe better commentary, they say. But they did something interesting. Everyone was not too happy in the comments section. They were put an L in chat. They will put a comment from EA saying handling AI and more. Here's a link. So you click the link and you get all the stuff that they just talked about. LiDAR again, reverse tracks, the decal editor. Not many people, I don't really care about that stuff. I don't think the reason that the F1 game's not selling well is not because of those things. It's because of the handling and it's because of the bugs. Then we get to a section called handling updates. Yes, very exciting. Let's look at the first one, controls. So they're thinking, okay, maybe we're going to improve the force feedback across a wider range of wheels. Full traction control settings supposed to be more accurate. We've tuned the steering rate for a more consistent feel of the car at all speeds. Maybe. We'll see. A good thing to say, we'll see if it actually feels any different. Tires. So they've done a lot of work to tires, they say. Adjustments to tire loads, adjustments to tire slip model, particularly in time trial. Yeah, okay, time trial does usually feel different than the race and quality in F124. Hopefully we'll get closer to that in F125. Rapid steering inputs, the flick, or the double flick, as sometimes I would say. It's going to be less effective on race days. More aggressive driving style will result in overheating the tires and faster wear. They've said stuff like that in the past. We'll see if it's accurate. I want this. We'll see if they can implement it. Recalibrated wear rates for each tire compound. Okay, that's cool. Track-specific details, so maybe some tracks are going to have lower tire wear, some tracks will have higher tire wear. Better balance towards alternate strategies of 50% races. Yes, that makes engineering fun. That makes the strategies more interesting. So we could have some 2-stop races. We'll see if that's actually the case. Plus, there are improvements how that reacts over grass, gravel, grip level tweaks. That's good. It's weird how they're doing these bullet points. They're putting like a bullet point, but sometimes there's a second line in the bullet point doesn't have anything to do with the first bullet point. So the second part is here. Grip level tweaks based on real-world race data has been changed, with street circuits offering less grip than traditional circuits. That would be cool to see. Maybe a bigger difference in driving style between those two types of tracks. Maybe some drivers are going to really prefer street tracks over traditional circuits or the other way around. That'd be cool. Power unit update. Clutch has been revised. Smoother slip and blending. I don't think that was really an issue when using automatic gears. Don't use automatic gears. Throttle mapping is revised. Smoother response at low speeds. Maybe that's going to make no traction control a little bit easier. I don't know, if anything, you would just get on throttle more aggressively. It's been recalibrated to deploy. So ERS system. So same line as the throttle mapping, but okay, ERS system doesn't get its own bullet point. It's been recalibrated for deploy rates to allow for more strategic harvesting at high speed. So are we going to fix the ERS system, get rid of the double flick? Maybe, maybe not. Hopefully they will. Comes to aero. Slipstream model has been adjusted for improved racing. Okay, more dirty air. Doesn't mean racing is going to improve, but let's have dirty air increase tire wear, increase tire temps, not make them lower and have less tire wear. But we'll see. I mean, any amount of... Okay, maybe it's better. The accuracy of ride height and yaw effects have been adapted based on real-world computational fluid dynamics and wind tunnel data. Again, we'll see if that affects anything. Again, putting them on the same line as dirty air, it's a little weird how they're that related to each other. Then we have AI enhancements. Yeah, I don't spend too much time racing AI. But yeah, interesting that these handling updates were an afterthought for EA and not a main thought. I don't know, is that good or bad? Everything here, it looks like they're going in the right direction, but obviously the proof is are they actually going to do these things and will it actually be updated? Beta the beta F1 beta has been coming out. The closed beta testing has been happening. You can find a few leaks of tracks online of data. It looks similar to F1 24 if you were to take a look. The tires maybe look a little bit better, a little bit more texture. Maybe there's less mechanical grip and more aero grip. And then I think you see the reworked engine. What was released in the trailer was that we had that UI or that on-screen display update. Interesting. How it is now. It's a little bit cartoonish, I would say. It's interesting that the throttle and brake telemetry is now it's on a straight line. It's like a divot and then a straight line and then another divot. It's bigger. It's a little bigger. It's a little more clear to see. That's good to to analyzing drivers and driving style, but that doesn't mean that people are going to keep it that size. But yeah, that's really all we've seen that's been released. So, there's hope. There's some hope. Yeah. Thanks so much for watching. See ya. Bye.